Hook off the jab. 13-2, at least I named it that, since it's a 1 and a 3 punch, so I named it a 13. When my guys are fighting, I didn't want to yell out, hook off a jab, and the opponent knows what's going to happen, so I said 13-2. Hook up, knock their head into your right hand. So about 2 months ago, watching boxing, I'm going, it just dawned on me. I can't remember if I've seen hooks off a jab with fighters lately. And then watching the Benavidez, Danny Garcia was starting to come out, catching Benavidez' jab way out with his right hand, and I go, man, what a perfect opportunity. So anyway, I thought I'd make a video on hooking off of a jab. And when I first used it, I was in the gym at Newman's, the legendary Newman's gym in San Francisco for about, I think I worked with Tommy about a week and a half, 2 weeks. I looked on punch mitts and the whole bit. And I looked good because I've been in my garage forever, teaching myself. So he had me spar pretty early. And I think it was the second spar, he tied my right hand up around my neck and I could only use my left, and the other guys had 2 hands to use. And I was sparring a pro, and he said, told the pro, go easy on me. And if Tommy said something in the gym, yeah, they're gonna listen. So I remember had the guy on the ropes. I was jabbing my head off. And so he was just coming out catching my jab. Couldn't use my right hand. Only one arm, he knew which was coming. So I don't remember Tommy teaching me this, or if I taught it to myself, I can't remember. It almost seemed like I just automatically hooked off a jab. And I did it 3 times in a row with this pro, and it worked each time. And I mean, it knocked his head way over. He was about 165 pounder. I was 195 pounds at that time. So yeah, I was, and it got 3 times in a row. So I go, what? After that spar session, I go, wow. So yeah, it works really well. You got to be quick. You got to have some fast hand speed, and check your guy out if he's coming out to catch, your jab, and you can get around it. But you can even get around it if you come around, not just a half kind of hook. Also, you can kind of maneuver your opponent to maybe get him off you or set him up using a different angle. So you knock him that way as you're pivoting out this way, of course, with your right hand up, in case the left hook is coming. So, and you're ready. So anyway, I might demonstrate the best way to learn this stuff is a hook off a jab is a speed bag, I think. I found the best way to practice hooking off your jab is using a speed bag. So when you hook off it, you don't want the speed bag going off your hook. You want to try to get this going that way. Make it realistic. You got to sometimes get around the guy's glove. He's not going to always come way out to catch. So it's got to get around his guard up here. So you can start out slow. And as you get better, you'll get faster, and then use your right hand. The purpose of that is knocking his head into your right hand. So. Believe me, I don't come out here and practice. This is the first time I've hit these bags, and yeah, I don't do it anymore. Especially with left shoulder replacement, 4 knuckles in my right hand. 4 plastic knuckles in my right hand. All right, you get the idea. Yeah, don't just use the speed bag hitting it the regular way. And I'll do another thing on the speed bag, what all you can do with it. You can box it actually with all the kind of punches. But I think the speed bag's the way to go. And of course the heavy bag. All right, hook off a jab, knock his head into your right hand. This is pretty heavy bag, I don't know, 80 pounds. So if you can imagine a guy's light head, if I were to, you saw how this bag moved just on a hook off a jab with this big bag. So you can imagine you would definitely knock his head into your right hand and have that set up. So you can also kind of maneuver your opponent. So you can step around, confuse him, then when he finds you, boom, you got him with a right hand. Notice though, when I move out towards my left on a conventional fighter, I have this hand ready for a left hook. You're seeing a lot of videos with people doing all this stuff this way. I like teaching my guys when I taught to step out to the right. In other words, if they're coming in, boom, boom, boom. You're away from their right hand. There's no way you're going to get hit on a right hand or a left hook there. But this is a little different here. So when I did maneuver the opponent, boom, 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 this hand's here, just in case the left hook's coming. So I might show a little bit of that later. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.